Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a video that is probably a little bit random, but today I'm going to be trying to follow a Bob Ross painting tutorial on a homemade squishy. And I already went ahead and I cut out the shape. And I decided to do a Hello Kitty donut squishy because these are one of my favourite squishies to make. So yeah, I'm not really sure how this is gonna go, but hopefully it should go okay, because I haven't really seen anyone do this before, and I just thought it would be like a cool and like different sort of idea. So yeah, we'll see how this goes. I hope you enjoy, and let's get started. Okay, so here is everything that I'm going to be needing for this painting or this squishy. So I already have all of the paint colours ready. And by the way, I am going to be mixing these with puffy paint or fabric paint because I know that acrylic paint does crack. And I also have another paint palette here for mixing the colours, and also have my paint brushes and also a palette knife as well, just in case I might need it. And also have my squishy as well. And then this is the video that I'm going to be trying to follow, and it's called Snowy Morn. So yeah, I'm a little bit nervous, but hopefully it should go well. So let's get started. So next what I did was I painted the whole thing white. And then what I did was I mixed yellow and a little bit of burnt sienna paint together to create a yellow ochre colour, since I didn't have that colour. And then I also mixed in a little bit of black, and I just started painting the top part of the squishy. So I'm just like trying to follow it as best as I can. So now moving on to the next step. Okay, so I already went ahead and I painted on the trees, and I think I used black, brown and blue. I can't really remember now, but I decided not to film this bit since I don't want this video to be too long. So yeah, so I just dabbed on some trees. And then what I did was I started painting on the cabin using black paint, and then I painted the roof white. And I also added a bit more white here as well to make the snow. I think it was the snow, I'm not really sure. So now we can move on to the next step. So next what I did was I decided to use white puffy paint to paint on some snow on the roof of the cabin. And I also painted on some lines to create the logs. And I also painted on a door. And then what I did was, I think I mixed blue and brown and black paint together, and I just dabbed it around the cabin to create the grass. And I also painted on another tree on the side, just using the same colour. And then what I did was I used black puffy paint to paint on some more tree branches on the other side. And again I just dabbed on some more of the same colour that I used for the other side, just to just to create more grass. Hopefully that makes sense. And then I also decided to use my black puffy paint for the top parts of the squishy as well, just to make the trees a little bit darker. And I'm actually pretty pleased with how this turned out. I especially like how the cabin turned out. I think it looks pretty good. And here is what his one looks like compared to mine. So I think it turned out pretty good. So next I'm just going to let this side dry, and then I'm just going to paint the other side a tan colour. So yeah. So here is what it looks like after I finished painting the other side a dark tan colour. And all I did was I just mixed yellow, white and burnt sienna paint together to get this like tan colour. And also for the bow, I decided to paint it a dark green colour, and then I just used my black puffy paint to paint on some trees, as you can see. Just so then it will look kind of similar to the painting, if that makes sense. And again, I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. And again, I just really like how the cabin turned out. I actually think it looks like pretty realistic, in my opinion. And it is also pretty squishy because of the amount of layers of paint that I put on it. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I know it was quite a random video, but I do really enjoy making really unique things on my channel, so I just thought this would be a cool idea. And in the end, I think it turned out pretty good. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.